Hey everyone, it's Jamie from BestNerdLife and welcome to another episode. Now a few weeks ago I headed into the city of London to attend HyperJapan, which is an event I've not been to in quite a few years, mainly due to the pandemic, but it is a place that I really enjoy going to because you can eat some good food, find some good things to play, and also just experience a different culture. So without further ado, let's actually get into that video. Jumping ahead into the journey, and we are now in Battersea Park, and I found the first bit of signage for HyperJapan, not very well signposted this year. Now of course, as you can see, the day was really sunny, which also meant that it was really hot, and I was just really ready to get to this event. Speaking of which, we are finally here. And yeah, as you can see, this place is really awesome. I wish I'd gotten more footage of the actual building, but the queues were starting to form for the food and all that kind of stuff. Now I didn't actually film anything of us actually getting in, going through security, all that kind of stuff, but straight away I want to show you this box of what is essentially US anime DVDs, but also like Japanese soundtracks to games. Now there's a bunch of stuff here, like Persona, Sonic the Hedgehog, Jet Set Radio, all manner of really awesome things. I didn't get anything, stuff like Octopath Traveler, just like really cool to see, because I don't really see a lot of soundtracks for games. I don't know if it's just like a Japanese central thing, but I don't know. That is Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, my girlfriend was like, oh my god, that's so good, because she loves that game. It's also got The Last Guardian, which I thought was a really cool game. A few other stuff, and this really caught my eye. Legend of Zelda Game Music Collection, that was really cool. Again, another The Last Guardian. Ico as well, that is really awesome. Good selection of stuff. Moving on here, and I found a bunch of these Pokemon terrarium type things for £65. Now I've always been interested in getting one of these because I do think they look really cute, but I don't really want to drop £65 on something like that. But you know what, this dude, pretty cool. Patrick Wilson, digital artist, shout out to him because they look really good. Now because this wasn't like strictly a gaming convention or anything like that, I didn't find games on every stall, but I did find a couple of Game Boy games here. Hunchback, that I promptly dropped. Whole bunch of stuff like Kung Fu Master, never heard of that. Turok 3, Blade, Prince of Persia, some pretty good ones. They're a bit stained, all that kind of stuff, but you know what, for £10 each I wasn't going to pick these up. Now something else I didn't pick up, but I thought were really cool, were these Digimon Tamagotchi battlers, whatever they're called. Man, this really does bring back memories. I didn't ever have like a physical Digimon Tamagotchi thing, but I had Digimon World, which kind of is that kind of monster raising mechanic. Yeah, I love Digimon World. Something else Digimon related that I found amongst this mass of cuddly toys. These like Sum Sum type things. I don't know if they are technically Sum Sum, but they look like it. But yeah, pretty cool. I didn't watch a whole lot of Digimon, the anime, so I'm not too familiar with like all Digimon, but you know what, really cool to see. Moving on, I found some really freaking awesome artwork. So characters from Animal Crossing, a whole bunch of anime that I don't really recognize. And then a little bit up from here, these characters from Night in the Woods. I adore that game, so good. It was really cool to see. And also the characters from Gravity Falls. Jumping back onto a cuddly toy stall, and beside the Demon Slayer stuff, like whole mass of it, there was some Crash Bandicoot and Mario and Pokemon cuddly toys, including Crash Bandicoot with an Aku Aku mask on. Really freaking cool. Something else that is really freaking cool, I found a bunch of these really cute Final Fantasy pins. Yeah, like Bomb, Chocobo, Cactuar, all that kind of stuff. Now, I didn't get the ones packed up, I didn't get any sticker sets, but I did find some loose for I think £1 to £2, so I did get them because yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, £2 each. They just looked really cute, so I'll stick them on my bag and all kinds of other places. Up next, we took some time out to find some snacks. You know what, 3 for £5, mix and match candy and drinks. I got 3 items and promptly ate them because I was hungry. But you know what, I really like going to places like HyperJapan to just try out the food and snacks. I wish I got more, to be honest. After that, I found the motherlode of PlayStation 2 games. Now these weren't really all that like much of a deal. I mean, some were, some weren't, but it was just kind of general PlayStation 2 prices. Some were more expensive than others due to the rarity and that kind of stuff. But you know what, they were packaged up nicely and they did all seem to be in fairly decent shape. Some were missing booklets, but they did actually say that. So you know what, good on them for actually keeping them in good condition. But the prices did reflect that. So I didn't actually get anything here, but it was just good really to see all kinds of stuff and things I hadn't really seen for ages, like Alien vs Predator Extinction. Just really good to see all this stuff. Now I'm still on the same stall here, but just a little further along, and a bunch of PlayStation 1 games, quite a few that I've never really heard of. I've never heard of Rolling Blade, never heard of that. Also, I pulled something out in a minute. Lost Vikings 2, I believe. I'm about to do it. There we go, Lost Vikings, never heard of that. Also, Martian Gothic, didn't hear of that. Just some really interesting ones, and I wish I'd actually spent some more time here. Roll Cage as well, like I've not seen that in ages. And yeah, again, kind of prices reflecting the rarity of them and all that kind of stuff, so I didn't get anything here. But yeah, really cool to see. Planet of the Apes, like not seen that in ages. Just really, really, really cool to see all this kind of stuff. Now I did actually pick something up from this store. This store specialised in making kind of physical booklets for Nintendo Switch games. For example, new Pokemon Snap Guide, which I did get. Just like actual physical manuals that had information on and all that kind of stuff. Like I am from an age where every game had some kind of feelie, whether that's a booklet or collectibles or whatever, and just seeing people do stuff like this is absolutely fantastic. Alright, now this next thing is actually really, really freaking cool and the best thing I found. Now this person did custom rugs, it's Jelly's Rugs, and yeah, you can see the prices up in a second. £40, £50, £60, £120 as well. But the thing I found was this amazing slime from the Dragon Quest games. I've seen such a small amount of merchandise for these games, so I saw this and immediately got it because I love it. After that, I decided to go and get some food, and we got some Japanese rice balls, which was absolutely lovely. Now we did actually have to eat that quite quickly because it was getting late. We wanted to go to the places like this place where there was a bunch of retro games on display where you can play them. And oh my word, I found Typing of the Dead for the Dreamcast. I've wanted to play this game for so long. I could not believe it. I've got myself a keyboard, a Dreamcast, I just need the game, but it can be a little bit expensive. So yeah, I just kind of waited for these guys to finish and I jumped on when I could. And oh my word, what an experience. Now, just going to this place and just playing this game was absolutely worth it. Like, obviously I did other stuff here and I really enjoyed that other stuff, but just playing this game was so good. I've wanted to do it, like I said, for ages and ages and ages. I wish I could have taken it with me. As you can see, I'm just really happy doing this game. After that, I also managed to get myself a go on the PC Engine Super Graphics, which is a console I don't know much about, to be honest. This is the first time I've actually seen one in real life, first time I've actually sat down and played with one, and I believe I was playing Bonk's Adventure. Like, again, I'm just not all that familiar with this console, these games. It was just really interesting to see, to be honest. Yeah, not something that I know a lot about. Now, I really didn't get a lot of kind of the environment shots around there, but I did get this kind of overarching, overlooking shot, which was really cool. I did not play the Naked Ninja game, or whatever it is, in that bottom left, which was really weird. It was some kind of like I don't know, VR thing. I didn't know. I don't know what it was. And yeah, that was just a little bit of footage from my HyperJapan experience. I'm just really happy that these events are coming back after the pandemic and all that kind of stuff, because being in places like this is just absolutely fantastic to experience. Now, if you did enjoy this video, then by all means like, comment, subscribe, do other social media goodness, and as always, keep living that best nerd life.